What's going on, Facebook, man? It's your man, Faison the barber.
It's your boy, Dougie Fresh.
And we are 2 men in the shop. Check it out.
We're back 2 weeks.
2 weeks. COVID-19.
For real.
Man
is busy.
Yeah. I'm pretty busy, but I'm trying to get it together. We're going to structure some things, but don't worry. But check this out. Today's topic today is going to be about...
my man and bad service.
Bad service as a barber, man. Oh man, listen. A lot of barbers these days, they're not gonna sit there and admit this, but hey, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm a truthful individual. Have I got any bad service coming from a customer?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Why?
I mean, cause I've been doing this for so long. It's like
all the good is overshadowed the bad.
Nah, I mean, it may have happened one time. Maybe I've had a mother. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. I think I remember slightly. I had a mother that was yeah. She said I pushed her son's line back. She said I remember now. And I think if she sees it, she knows exactly who I'm talking to because she's one of my Facebook friends.
Okay.
Right? Shout out to her. But anyway, yeah, I could never get his fucking hairline correct, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm official with the shit. Okay, now look, you got some people, right?
Yeah.
They got like an oval shaped head. And their hair overlaps, so it's like it's not a box hairline that you could give.
Like most people, yeah.
Like most people, this one was like circle. And
is his face like this? Is his head shaped like that?
Well, his forehead area was, and I guess I was trying my best to just like
line it,
give him a line up to the point, and I couldn't do it. I fucked it up every fucking time, and I don't understand why she kept bringing him back because anytime I seen her, I was like.
You know what's gonna happen.
I was like, God damn, man, I don't even cut that motherfucker no more, man. I mean, it's just, it's like you got some people you can't fix them. You just can't fix them. They don't need a hairline in the front. Just line them up in the back, give them a haircut, and keep it moving.
Just keep it low in the front. Yeah.
Right, and then like their sides is like so close to their top line. Like so, if it was a circle, it went straight like that. Like how some females, when they get their hair, you don't give them the box, you give them the oval type look. And his shit was like that. And it was one time. Oh man, I remember like it was yesterday. Now, one of my ex-girlfriends at the time.
Okay.
That motherfucker tried to embarrass me, bro. She was like, man, you finally did his haircut better than you've ever done it before.
She said it
in front of my ex-girlfriend. I was like, wow. This motherfucker's trying to stunt in front of me and shit. Wow. I was like, I just shrugged my shoulders and I was like, that's cool. But I didn't really care about doing that motherfucker no more. I really didn't. I just wanted to just keep it moving. It's like, put like this.
Okay.
You got some barbers, you know what I'm saying, not as honest as I am, but there's people you do not want to do. Because,
for example, give me a population or a person that you don't want to do besides the oval head.
I don't like cutting people who have moisture in their hair.
Oh yeah, we went over this. Go over the example for the people.
I fucking hate that
So
shit.
let your customers out there know why you don't want to do it.
I mean, they
well,
know.
I mean, it's.
But here's a reminder. You know what I mean? Like, please wash your hair before you come to see me. And it's the typical, you know, thing I always tell them all the time. I'm like, yo, have you ever cut your grass in the rain? Like, for real, because that's exactly how I am cutting your hair when you got moisture in it. And clippers are meant. Understand what I'm saying out there. Because I'm talking to you. You that's looking at me right now.
Gotcha.
Right? Clippers are meant to cut dry hair.
He's getting the most hair off.
I mean, you got a lot of, let's just say, people with the waves, right? You know, you got those guys with the waves. They like to keep their hair wavy. They come in the shop and it's like their hair is matted down, and you see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle impression in their forehead, and you look and you like, I guarantee this motherfucker didn't wash his hair. And I'm like, bro, you wash your hair? Yeah, I got no damn grease in my hair. And you comb the joint back and the comb gets stuck in there.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
You see, this man is irritated.
Oh my God, I am. But I'm just saying.
That's a pet peeve.
That is like when somebody has moisture in your hair. That haircut takes a long time for me to cut. And when a haircut takes long for me to cut, I am livid.
That's the worst word.
And I have a good vocabulary when I want to.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, bro, like, but at the same time, that's almost like a bad service for me. Because it's like, I'm like, okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let me wash your hair. Oh, man, you gonna wash my hair?
That's what they act like? Oh.
Bro. Like, what's the problem? And I explained to him because as a barber, it's our job to explain services, not just a service, right? And I'm like, listen, man, if I wash your hair and shampoo and condition it and blow dry it, the haircut comes out more shiny and more sharper. Oh man, how much you gonna charge me? I'm like, yo, the used product, I charge you $10. $10? God damn! I'm like,
it's a service.
Those type of people, I would rather them go somewhere else.
Okay.
I mean, typically because it's like, you know, I go through it every damn day. Every day I go through some shit and the person's like, what? What you mean? My hair ain't greasy? And I'm like, why is your fucking fingers sliding across each other? Because if your damn hand was dry, you wouldn't be sliding across each other.
Or and look shiny, like lubricant.
Yeah, but back to I want to say her name so bad, but I'm just gonna
put nobody on blast.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put nobody on blast, but she used to bring that boy to me every week, and I was like, damn. I mean, if somebody jacked me up, I'm never coming back. It's over between us.
Wow.
And that was the one person that complained over service, and then I didn't even charge her. Like I told you before, if somebody feels as though I did something wrong, I oblige. I'm like, you know what? I apologize. I didn't do it to expectation. You don't have to pay for this haircut. And the motherfucker still was like, all right, because the haircut is still official. It's just that I can't catch that shit. Oh, I don't want my son to have an oval joint. And I'm like, well, if I do that, I'm gonna have to straighten this shit out a little bit. And it was always problems.
I got you. Now, can you explain to me what it was like when you made your first mistake? What was that feeling like?
Oh, I'm glad you say that, because now, yeah, I'm glad you said it, because now she wasn't the only one. My first fuck up.
Okay.
Was a person's lineup, and I used to start from the side and try to line somebody up, and it was almost like a motherfucker was saluting a nigga as soon as he seen him. This motherfucker, I was at my father's shop. Shout out to my father, right? And it's Perry's House of Style for y'all. You know what I mean? It's still standing. But anyway, I lined this dude up, and when I turned him around, the only thing you heard was Perry, Perry. I'm sitting there. I thought I did my thing, cause it's like when you sit there and you cut somebody hair, they say always watch the person in the mirror. I was just watching him. So when I turned around, I said, "Oh my God!" I felt like I was gonna die, literally, from somebody that had a gun to my head. Because I was so fucking scared. He turned on, he was screaming, Perry! Perry! me. My father turned around. He was like, unbelievable. Came over. He's like, yo, look what he did to me. Yo, my joint is at a slant. It was on a Friday, bro. I could see if he gave it to me like that on a Monday where it was not many, not that many people. This motherfucker was hollering on a Friday. The shop was packed, bro. And
everybody
yo,
heard. They said,
That was my last cut for that day, bro.
Really? What time of the day was this?
Oh man, it was like towards the evening. It was still packed, right? In New York, shops could be packed until 12 o'clock. So it had to be like maybe 6, 7 or some shit like that, right?
Damn.
And it was so crazy because I was sweating so bad.
But you said you felt like you were doing good, right?
When you start off as a barber, you feel you doing good. But an educated barber would know if you're doing good or not, right?
Okay.
And he was, yo, man, I'm gonna fuck his ass up. And I'm sitting there. Yo, he wanted to fight me, bro. And I think he would have won that shit because at the end of the day, I was scared because I was embarrassed about what I did. And everybody was looking at me. I'm talking about niggas was on the side like, oh, shit. Oh, he ain't cut me. My father was like, yo, just go to the back. Just go to the back. And that was the walk of shame, bro. Because I went back there and I sat by the computer and I was just sitting there. I wanted to quit barbering forever. I sat back there. I did not listen. He was calling me. He's like, yo, son. I was like, yo, pops, listen, man, I'm done. I'm just going to sit back here and figure out, you know what I'm saying, who I am.
Damn. Oh, what haircut?
Hey, yo. So, at the end of the day, right, he came back there.
He said, I got to reevaluate my life.
He was like, what happened? I was like, I don't know, man. I thought, He's like, did you look in the mirror? I was like, nah. I was just, I thought I did my thing and all that. He was like, son, his shit went all the way to the top. Yeah, man.
I wish I would have been a fly on the wall.
Yo, I told myself I don't want to cut hair no more. He was like, nah, son, that's the thing. You should never give up, even if you was defeated. So I didn't cut no more hair that night. I actually, I think it was either Friday or Saturday. I didn't come back until that following week. I was fucked up.
The whole week you ain't got no hair. Damn.
I mean, I've cut hair since I was 9, but it was, every barber goes through it. I'm telling you like this, there's no barber alive that can sit there and say they never jacked nobody's hairline. If they said that they did, you're fucking lying. Because I could find some of your friends, if I wanted to go to your hood and do some research, I see how that motherfucker started off. They be like, man, that motherfucker pushed me way back. I'm talking about that nigga set me back to the 60s. Straight up and down.
Oh, man. Would you say, because you started in New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had more mistakes there or here?
I had more mistakes when I was back home. I mean, I was young, but at the end of the day, when you cutting a lot of your friends and family members, you motherfuckers didn't give a fuck. They just getting a haircut. I thought I was doing my thing. I was like, fuck that shit. Give me that little $10 and all that, so I'm doing my thing. But things change when you get in the shop. Now, don't get me wrong. You got maybe the 1% that's very gifted.
There are people that are gifted barbers?
You got like the ones that could draw, like literally, and they could get in there and they can draw a line on your head, and it would be perfect. Yeah. It would be perfect, but they can't fucking fade for damn. Ain't that a bitch?
There's savants in one area.
You got a motherfucker that could line and do designs and everything, but can't fade your hair for shit. Then you got a motherfucker that could cut hair and fade like a motherfucker, blend the shit all the way down to your fucking skin. And then that motherfucker can't line you up. And I was one of them. I'll tell you straight up and down, I ain't gonna hold you.
So with that week going on after that first F up, like what was going on in your head?
I was discouraged.
Really?
I was embarrassed.
And how old were you at the time?
Oh man. Maybe I was like 17.
Wow. Oh yeah, yeah. Ego,
16,
ego,
17, some shit like that.
ego driven.
Huh?
Ego driven. Yeah.
Older than that, maybe. I don't know. I was young. That shit was crazy. I tell you that shit right there was crazy. But you know, you live and you learn.
Yeah. I mean, my dad told me how to cut my hair, and so me and Brad would just whenever we had a chance, we just cut each other up. I messed up Brad one time. I think it was was it here? I cut him just a little bit low, and Brad, oh damn! He was just like shit. Now my dad's like, I gotta cut it all off. I was like,
yeah.
And this dude from then on, from what? He taught me I was what, 11, 13? Something like somewhere in that age. Since 13 years old, I'm 27. 14, 15 years.
That's it. Yeah, you jacking motherfucker up. A nigga is bound. I'm talking about, listen. They liable to take your head off. A person will fight you.
You had any friends get at you because of a haircut going wrong?
Nah. You know, because you know, mind you, I'm a twin, and then you know, at the end of the day, I was still on my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you be like, yo, I'll beat your ass, and once I start realizing who I am at that moment, you know what I'm saying, it can go left real quick. It won't even be about what I did. It'd be about what you said to me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just, yeah, it was crazy. That I can still get that feeling right now just by thinking about it. Like, I'm picturing myself. I turned him around, and I was scared. I was sweating all over, and I was embarrassed, and people was watching. They was laughing at
How
me.
How many chairs did your dad have in the shop?
Oh, 5 chairs. 5 chairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think about 4 or 5 chairs, some shit like that.
How many people was in there? What do you think?
Shit, I can't even remember at that time.
I hope it's less than 30.
What, in the shop?
Yeah, when that.
I don't remember that shit, man. But
you just know it was devastating.
It was, yo. I did. I was embarrassed for myself and him as well because I did fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing he can come back from is a baldy. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing he could do because, you know what I mean? The shit was like, it was at a slant. It was going up. It was going up. So
I can imagine.
So the only thing you could do is get a baldy.
So how do you, like, what was going on in your head when you were cutting them? Like, you didn't see, like, you wasn't measuring them?
I don't remember, man. I just, and my father always told me, he was like, I think I was in my 20s, some shit like that. But, he told me straight up and down, he said, listen, start in the middle.
And then move out.
And then you go like this. He said, you never start from the side because sometimes people don't pay attention and they just keep going. The nigga just had to lie. He like, yeah, I'm gonna make this motherfucker crisp. And he all the way up. He ain't going to the side like this. He going up. He like, yeah, I'm gonna make this motherfucker tight. Then we turn the nigga over and shit. Like a nigga up like this nigga. This is what niggas be doing. Niggas be trying to turn it over to see
try to make it even.
Yeah, or try to go like this, like maybe he did something wrong. Nigga pulling his skin down and shit. That's how we do as black people. We be like this. You like, yo, bro, I know damn well you didn't push my fucking line back, bro. Me and you outside right now.
Over a haircut. That's great.
Over a haircut. New Yorkers are different, bro. You liable to get killed.
Even now.
I can't exaggerate this shit, man. I mean, it all depends. I mean, sometimes, like, you got all types of people that come in the shop, all types of life, and then you may get a gangster one day, and a motherfucker like, yo, and he smack you. I tell you, like, listen.
You heard of that happening?
Nah, I've seen all type of shit, bro. Ain't no here. I seen. I'm telling you straight down. If I mess it by me messing up that dude, right? It was only 1 or 2 things that he could have did. If I would have said something real fly out my mouth, he would have fought me. I just stood there and I was like, I'm sorry. Now, if he would have smacked me, believe me, he wasn't leaving that shop. I'm serious.
17-year-old Faye would have been like, nah, I can't let
No,
that happen.
I'm serious. Like, you know, at the end, I still know who I am. I know I fucked up. I know I was wrong. I was embarrassed. He said, "Yo, Perry, man, you couldn't cut my hair while you sit this nigga in the chair and all this shit. He fucked me up and all that." I would have took that to the chin, all the insults. But if he would have put his hands on me, it would have been a wrap for him. It would have been all on the news and everything. Trust me. It would have been a fucking rap for that dude. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, I know not to entice somebody like, "Yo, man, what the fuck you talking about, man? You was moving around and all this other extra shit." Like a lady last night, oh damn, I don't want to say. I was about to say something about her son, but anyway, because I would have blew it up and then it would have been another thing. But she had a son, right? 2 boys.
Okay.
And one of them, he right on the money.
It's good.
He was on the money. Cut his hair off. You know, so he was sitting there. You know, he kept staring at me, and I was like, "Yo, stop staring at me, man. I don't like that." You know what I mean?
How old was this son?
They were 5 years old.
Okay.
Right? And
Damn,
I gave him a
gangster.
lineup. Yeah, I gave him a lineup and everything. Boom. He got out the chair. His brother got in the chair. It was over. His brother would not sit still. The moms had to sit in the chair and everything. And I did the best I could.
Now, is it because he
was moving like he couldn't.
he doesn't like the feeling of the clean?
I don't know. All I know is that from what he's seen or what he was going through or he was experiencing, he did not want me to cut his hair. So I finally it took me like maybe 30, 40 minutes to do it, even Steven, because, you know, they wild. And I just shook him out of the chair and sat him down, and she was like, "Man, he need a tape up." I was like, "Ma'am."
Now with that, now
I
him
said,
moving like that.
"You just seen he would not stay still." I said, "It ain't the point of his haircut will be in and out of, you know what I'm saying, an experience." You know what I mean? In and out of experience, his hairline would have been doing that. It would have came alive. But I was like, he would be bleeding. I said, because those blades, I said, "Man, listen, these blades are sharp. And the way he moving, I'm opening up skin." I said, and I don't want to be sitting in the courtroom talking about, "Your Honor, listen, I told her that I didn't want to do it." You know what I mean? I don't even know why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was crazy, man. I go through so much every day, bro. Yo, trust me when I tell you, bro.
I ain't saying nothing.
As many as clients as I got, bro, and I got a lot of clients, so shout out to all my clients, right?
I'm one of them.
Yo, I go through shit every day. Good or bad, you know what I'm saying? But I know how to take it to the chin now, you know what I'm saying? But, boy, I be like this, like, I be scratching my head like, for real?
I mean,
Oh, man, I be
it's almost like they bought a TV thinking, well, it's supposed to work.
Oh,
And it didn't
man,
work.
bro. If it's like, I gotta get my jewelry clean too, man, before I got hair in this motherfucker. But it's just crazy that, I don't know, but you know, those are my 2 bad experiences I had. And I probably had more of them, I just can't remember them right now. And if I did, I'll tell them. You know, I tell people, I'm not scared. I'm really good at what I do, so if you don't think so, go to Mobile Haircuts LLC on Instagram and go to Faison Breon on Facebook, which pretty much you're gonna go on there anyway because
You
of
can
shit.
see a bunch of
and you
stuff.
can see all my stuff on there, so you know.
You will see more than anything.
I'm 40. I'll be 41 years old. So at the end of the day, I've been doing this for a long time, cutting hair. So I went through my mistakes as I should, as I did. Yeah, and I'm probably gonna go through it again. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, my clients, they always come back.
Man, loyalty, bro.
They listen. Loyalty is the experience. They know I can cut hair, and then sometimes, like put like this, before the COVID-19, I used to rush motherfuckers, especially on Friday and Saturday. If I got like fucking 20 people waiting, nigga, I got to keep it moving. So I'm over here, and niggas like, "Ah, damn, this nigga Faison, man, he fucked me up and shit." Nigga, you told me you had to be out of here on time. fuck you expect me to do, man? You putting the pressure on me and shit. You should have got an appointment. You got an appointment, you would have been alright. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. Shit would have started crying. Say, I love my clients though. Shout out to my clients though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, you do a good job. You did a good job with me, man. I'm just wolfing it, man. I've been doing it for what it's been like 2.5, 3 weeks since you seen me.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. This thing is thick.
I think about 2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks and shit like that. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Whew. But we got a couple minutes because dude got a life to live.
Yeah, I do, man. I got a lot of shit going on right now, man.
I got you.
Shit's crazy, bro. Shit's crazy.
You seen the last few episodes of The Last Dance?
I mean, I'm watching and shit, but you know, I was like,
I got mad respect for the squad now. Like, I didn't know Steve Kerr was so pivotal. Scotty had went through a lot. Dennis was still Dennis. MJ. I mean, when they said the flu game was pivotal,
was crazy. Like, that was like him. And we're talking about Michael Jordan. And The Last Dance is a documentary about everybody that was, you know, around him and every story that people go through in life, because you never know their story. Mm-hmm. But long story short, I forgot the game series, but Jordan had
Utah.
No, he had got food poisoning.
Yeah, it was in Utah.
It was food poisoning. It wasn't flu.
Yeah.
He had got food poison,
mm-hmm.
right? And he thought it was the flu because it was the guys that came to his hotel.
5 guys with a pizza, and I was like,
right.
Yeah, some shit's going on here.
I would have fed him that shit. He was like, man, give me that shit. I'm like, man, listen, yo, 5 motherfuckers and they ain't charging? Nah, bro. And he ate that motherfucker, got food poison, played the first 2 halves? Shitty. Like, he looked like
4 or 5 points.
He looked like he was dying every time he went back, sweating.
Like he was in a sauna. And I was like, damn, he's set.
You know, when he sat down, he was like, yeah. Oh my God.
A towel on his head.
I don't know what happened after that on that third quarter. That motherfucking tongue was hanging out his mouth, and he was like, "Yo, fuck it," you know what I mean? He was dunking on niggas, switching the ball over here. That's Jordan. That's when he was labeled. When he got food poison, Michael Jordan
cemented his legacy.
Right. They said that he was the best player in the world.
Mm-hmm.
To play like that, in that situation, he was labeled as the best player in the world. The greatest, he's the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
Now, people will say, and I think you might have heard it, Kareem, who else? LeBron, the LeBron debate. Yeah, I forgot who else. I forgot the guy has 10 rings. I forgot his name.
White or black?
Black dude. He I can't remember. He got like 10 rings, and that's when the NBA was just getting started. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, this dude played through food poisoning. Everybody knew his name around the world. Everybody. I mean, shoes go. Even now, dude has been out the game for almost 20 years.
Trillionaire.
I mean, forever cemented in his legacy. I mean, his kids ain't never got to work.
Great kid, great grandkids, great grandkids. Like, everybody that's a part of his family will be living comfortably forever. Mm-hmm. Jordan's is never going anywhere. Jordan is a household name.
Well, thanks to Spike, because they had that commercial going on, and it cemented. And I tell people, man, I grew up in the 90s. I saw, I vague pictures of Michael. I grew up with LeBron being one of the phenoms of the NBA. And I'm just like, I don't see LeBron going across the world. I see them in AAU leagues.
Right, because like, even though LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, is a super athlete, a super NBA player, but he's not Jordan. Jordan typically is.
And you play in that league back in the 90s, physical as a mother. That's a street ball.
But his shoes, like what Jordan's shoes and LeBron's shoes, about the same amount of money now. They're like $220. Yeah. I mean, they up there, so of course, but anybody would choose. But put like this, and it's funny you said that, because 20 years from now, LeBron James is gonna be LeBron James sneakers. Jordan sneakers is gonna be forever because they're gonna keep reselling. So it don't matter what LeBron put on a shelf, you could.
They're always gonna be basketball shoes, but they're not gonna be a
They're
shoe
not
that
gonna
you're
be-
going that
right.
transfer that moves from the basketball court to the culture to hip
Right.
hop. I mean, kids. I mean, they got baby Jordans that kids will grow out of, but they have to have their kids in Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I like it or not, it doesn't matter. That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And to see this man went through a lot for 2-3 beats.
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, please level. I don't care what they say about LeBron. LeBron is great. He's a super athlete. Bigger, stronger, faster? Yeah, he is. Better than most people these days, but you will never touch that legacy. Ever. Impact.
Mm-mm. That's like fucking Michael Jordan being Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Like Bruce Wayne Enterprises in Gotham City.
Yeah.
He's the biggest brand in the world. And I had to think about that. Michael Jordan is the biggest brand in the world.
Yeah. Now, am I saying that LeBron has no impact? He does. In
He
Cleveland, I mean, got to school. He's sending kids to college for free. That's going to be part of his legacy because he's serving the community. But when you say in the zeitgeist, in the subconscious mind of people, basketball is cemented with Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shout out to Michael Jordan, man. Send me some sneakers if you can for free. I mean, whatever.
He rock 'em.
I'll rock them.
I mean, my feet look
Preferably the Space Jams, I love the Space Jams.
I can only wear the high tops. Those
Take
the
Space
threes.
Jams. Space Jams is just icy being. Just. But we gotta go.
Yep.
We just wanted to talk about my experiences, on this podcast about me as a barber, and I'm totally honest about certain things. And yes, I have bad experiences with customers, and shout out to them and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's your man Faison the barber.
It's your boy Dougie Fresh.
We're 2 men in the shop. Holla.